Hey, what's up everybody? I'm John with Translines Inc. and this is OTR Survival. I've been trucking for 26 years, and after that amount of time, I have learned a ton of tips, tricks, and tutorials that I'd really love to share with everyone. So we've started this channel. Every week I'm going to be uploading new content. You're going to want to check this out. It's going to be everything from safety tips to things that you might face on the road to just must-have gadgets. You gotta have gadgets in your truck or it's just boring. So please, hit that subscribe button, smash the button bell. You don't want to miss the videos that are coming up. I'm telling you, each and every one is gonna be neater than the one before. I've kind of been all over the place as to what I wanted to do for the inaugural video, the very first video, and it finally occurred to me, the most important thing about this job is having fun. Yeah, not blowing the tires, everything, but up here, mental. If you don't add a little bit of fun to your game, you will eventually, burn out, and you end up real bitter and angry. Trucking and fun are something that have to merge. A massive part of this job is having the mental ability to not only handle the road, but the people you encounter and the extreme pressures and situations that you're gonna be facing. The psychological portion of this job is absolutely key to success. However, if you can't incorporate fun into your life, you're just not gonna make it. It's so crucial to have that stress relief. We're dealing with stress 24/7, and allowing yourself to just enjoy any times that you can fit in is gonna be so prevalent. One of the first things you do when you buy a house is fill it with a ton of shit, right? And it's everything from like the 75-inch screen TV to the PlayStation 5 or your Xbox or whatever. But you build that because when you come home from work, you want to have that relief, that I'm no longer under all that pressure and stress. And so when you go back to work the next day, you've enjoyed yourself, you've relaxed, you've eaten, you've slept well, and now you're prepared to start the next day. Trucking is the exact same thing. You have got to put that into your rig. Whatever hobbies it is that you have, golfing, soccer, whatever, it doesn't matter. Make that truck your own. For me, it's electronics. I love everything electronics. My entire truck is basically one ginormous electronic. I've got shit everywhere. It looks like I'm flying the space shuttle. I've got RC monster trucks. I've got helicopters, drones. I've got airplanes. I mean, just all kinds of fun shit that I can do when I've got time off. I've got a lot of video equipment so that I can ride around on my 34-hour reset, and do stuff. If you get your 34-hour reset, don't turn into a bump of shit in your bunk, because what happens is you end up getting so just drained and complacent, and you wind up stuffing your face full of truck stop food, and you end up going from 150 pounds when you start to 350 pounds 26 years later. Yeah, that was me. I was actually made fun of all through high school, junior high, most of my teen years, all the way until I was like 23, 24, for being so skinny that I could dodge my shadow. And then I ended up getting so big that I was consuming other people's shadows. So, there's a fine line between healthy and really not healthy, And if you end up just driving all the time and then you spend all your off time in the bunk, you're gonna gain weight. You're gonna gain a lot of weight because you're not giving your body any time to move around and enjoy the outdoors. Plus, it's a mental thing. If you're not getting out and you're not meeting people and you're not doing things that aren't truck related, that is all mental. You get burnt out really quick. I have had a couple of instances over my span here where I've just gotten so burnt out, if I saw a truck, it made me want to vomit. And it was because I had just gotten so complacent and not really given what I needed to give my mental preparedness in order to have success behind the wheel. So on your 34-hour reset, do yourself a favor. You're always going to be, usually, if you're an OTR driver, somewhere you've never been. Or even if you have been, maybe not this particular spot. You can rent a car. They'll come pick you up. Go rent a car and just go explore. I keep a scooter, a Dualtron Ultra. It will do anywhere from 45 to 50 miles an hour, and it'll do up to like 60 miles on a single charge. I go all over the place on this thing. I don't have to rent a car. I don't have to really do a whole lot. I just pull it out, take it out, and I'm gone. You know, you charge it up when you're done, and it's ready to go again. It will take you everywhere. You're able to actually see the town. Look up the town you're in. Find out what the most cool shit is in the whole town. Something that I never thought I would, and it sounds a little morbid, but something I've really enjoyed doing is going to grave sites of people that I would never have met in life, simply because I'm just never, it's never going to happen. So Lane Frost, one of the greatest bull riders ever, I got to visit his grave in Mount Olivet Cemetery. It was one of the most humbling moments in my life. I got to go see Red Fox grave in Las Vegas. That was really cool. Billy the Kid, I got a chance to go see his gravesite. That was a complete accident. Another thing I really want to bring to your attention is when you get your truck, the first thing you want to do, the very first thing you want to do is make your bed your own. Because most of the time, unless you get a Peterbilt throws some phenomenal mattresses in their trucks. I actually didn't do anything with the Peterbilt mattress. It was so awesome by itself, I never touched it. But Freightliner, Volvo, International, Mack truck, the mattresses are junk. You're gonna have to use that as just a start, and then add there's toppers that you can get anywhere from a 1/4 inch thick to like 3 inches thick. You can get gel pads that you can put on top of that. All of these beds, unless you have a customized bed, is going to be a twin XL. All right. So anything you order, make sure it's twin XL. When you're getting fitted sheets, if you're going to stack your mattress like what I've done, my mattress is huge. You can get fitted sheets that are twin XL tall. And it will allow you to just really stack the piss out of these things, right? So that when you lay down, you're getting a quality night's sleep. If you're not sleeping well, you're not going to do well when you wake up. You're going to be irritable. Little things that would normally not bother you are going to really piss you off. It is so important that you get a good night's sleep. Do not make that something secondary or in the back of your mind. It really needs to be the very first thing you do. Get your stuff put in, and then get that bed comfortable. Get super comfortable pillows. You know, make it so that you feel like you wouldn't know the difference between sleeping at home and this home. Because keep in mind, you're not being paid to do a job. You're being paid to live your life, okay? This isn't a job. It is a lifestyle. You're going to be gone for 3 weeks or more at a time. If you can't incorporate fun and comfortable and quality sleep and just a sense of some kind of peacefulness in your mind, you're not going to make it. You're going to burn out. You're going to get angry. You're going to be irritable. And then when you go home, your home time is going to suck because nobody's going to want to be around you because you've gotten so much irritation built up from over the road that it carries with you when you go home. Now your wife or your kids or your friends, you're hanging out and they notice all you're doing is bitching constantly. This sucks, that sucks, I hate this, screw my job, my dispatcher's a piece of crap, they're sending me all over the place, I don't want to go. Nobody wants to be around that guy. I mean, we all understand letting some of it go and having that moment of just, you know, but then it's over. But if you let that build up, you're really not going to have that shutoff valve that you can stop it. It's just going to keep flowing, and you're going to end up finding that you're alone because nobody wants to talk to you on the phone. Nobody wants to see you in person. It's just you drag everyone down around you. Trust me, I know this from experience. I've been there. I've done that. It doesn't work. It will, however, put you on a fast track to divorce if you're married. It is very, very difficult to have a married life and be on the road. It requires a lot of extra attention, communication between both of you. And if that communication is always angry and bitter, you're going to be on the fast track to divorce. It takes a lot of work to keep a marriage going when one of you is an OTR driver. So just remember, guys, if you're going to be out here, make sure that you have fun. Make it your own. Fill it with everything that you love to be around so that when you're driving or when you're not driving, you can be relaxed and just enjoy what you're doing because this is your life. So take the time. Until next time, thanks for watching.